everybody, and welcome back to my top button being undone. My name is Edinger, and welcome to another community video. Last week, I made a video called I Still Can't Believe She Said That to Me. And well, you guys couldn't either, and you had a lot to say about it. First of all, we had I clicked immediately because the title was so out of character. Listen, I think Casey Neistat once said that sometimes it takes him just as much time to edit a video as it does to come up with a title and thumbnail. And I'm not that wild, but yeah, I had no clue what to name the video last week, and I was like, I mean, yeah, this is a good title. I mean, you guys click through, you like to watch it. It is such a weird give and take trying to figure out how to like title a video, especially one of these community ones where I feel like they've all got the same vibe. It's just kind of like a nice chat, but how do I title it so that you're like, I'll watch that, as opposed to, you know what? I've watched a couple of his community ones, but this title, I do have to spend a lot of time trying to come up with stuff like that. I wonder what this one's gonna be. I actually know beforehand for this one, for the first time in my life. Once. Dye your hair orange so we can call you Evan E. Ginger. I wouldn't want to do that, but why not just color grade it? No, I'm all right. Don't mind me. I'm just commenting for the algorithm. I'm so surprised so many of you didn't realize that commenting and engagement like that is good for the algorithm, but maybe that's because I've been in this field for so long, and I used to work for an influencer marketing company where we had to determine like what engagement was worth X and Y, and yes, it's actually very good. Liking is a very minimal act, but helps a little bit. Commenting is a little bit more and shows engagement, and hooray. Also, it's just nice because it makes you feel a bit more like you're a member of a community. I've been commenting loads more on different YouTubers' videos just because I'm like, I want to be a part of this. I enjoy their content and I want to be like, oh, I like this. Even if it's content that's like completely like out in left field for me, I like to watch it. I want to support. So I do that quite a lot. But still, the best thing for the algorithm is and always will be basically watch time. So if you're watching a video, good job, you did it. But yes, leaving a comment does help. And I don't know, it gives you that sense of community. Maybe I'll read your comment. Maybe. Thank you for including your thoughts on the evil part at the end. I think the us versus them, look at those German quotation marks, mentality and good versus evil aspect is really detrimental to healthy and productive discussion and rational thinking, and very much contributing to the polarization going on in society right now, at least to the societies that I am a part of / aware of. It's not the way to go about for good and needed change. It's only going to make more people blind to facts if they oppose their opinions / beliefs. Yeah, this is a great comment. Like, thank you, by the way, because it's stuff like that at the end where I get kind of scared of even talking about, because having an opinion on something like that gets a little dicey. People like, what you trying to say here, man? They take my words out of context. I don't know why my voice does that, but I do appreciate there was so many lovely comments about that, so thank you. It's allowing me to feel like I can really express myself here much more openly and try and talk about a lot more than just nice sunshine and rainbow type videos. I have a couple in the pipeline that are a bit more uncomfortable taboo topics, but like I said, I hope you give me the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna do my best to approach it in a good way. Air people. Those wacky waving inflatable tube man things. Excuse you, what? You mean a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man? Because that's what they're called. Air people. I've never once heard them called air people. Not once in my life. Why would you not just say wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube person? Because that's what they've always been called. It's annoying. Family Guy did that, and I think that's just the only thing I can think of. When you said air people, I was making the joke about the airbenders, thinking, I'm gonna make them think I'm being dumb, but actually, I know what it is. It's those people that put air in your tires. I don't know why they're harassing you, but turns out I didn't know at all, so. I remember being so shocked that one of my comments was in your commentary videos because my comments didn't have any likes. I think it showed me that you really do read your comments and not just the most popular ones, and it made me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, that's nice. Even though I feel like my comment was kind of stupid and definitely didn't deserve to be in a video. Hey, listen, like I said, you leave a comment, you get that chance. I do read all the comments that are on these videos. I go from the most popular and then I scroll until there's no more comments, just so I can see them in that order and get the most popular ones in first, so that way it feels like if you also engage and leave comments and you're going to see those, that way you're going to feel like, oh yeah, you're like included in this conversation. But yeah, I'm going to look at all the comments, and it was a good comment. I put it in the video. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ballymore is in Scotland, so the people probably don't vote Tory there. I'm sorry, Scotland. I know I've made mistakes before, but I didn't know Ballymorey was a real place. I genuinely just thought Ballymorey was from that TV show. What's the story in Ballymorey? That's not how the song goes. What's the story in Ballymorey? Wouldn't you like to know? What's the story in Ballymorey? I think they voted for Bojo. They didn't. They voted probably SNP, right? Scottish National Party. My bad. No more canceling. Cancel Evan has been dead for a while now. I've been pretty good recently. Petition for Evan to make a podcast. I could listen to him talk about random stuff for hours. You say this, but that's like one of those comments that says like, oh man, your content's so good. I could watch you eat cereal. And then you upload a video of you eating cereal. And then where y'all at? Where have you been? I've been eating cereal for an hour now. Where's everyone been? It's a weird example, but it's not necessarily true. You know, I can see, because some videos I make that I put hours into won't get as much. It's gotta be certain topics. There's a lot going on behind the scenes of like what I'm making that makes it interesting. So I do appreciate that though. In terms of making a podcast, every time I come up with a cool podcast idea, which I have actually done a couple times right before COVID hit, I develop it into a video podcast idea, so that way it's more of a video series. Just because I really, really like video, as you could tell from lighting and stuff. I like that stuff. And removing all of that and just doing audio, break my heart. I feel like if you just close your eyes and watch one of these videos, it could be a podcast. The Sci Guys are currently filming now, so if you hear any laughter, it's not a serial killer outside my house. It could be, but it's also probably just the Sci Guys. I also started watching you a few years ago sporadically, and eventually lost you for a while. I wonder where I went. I found your channel, and now I find your videos easier to watch regularly with the upgrades to your content. I also discovered Corey and Noah's channels just before I rediscovered yours, and I love watching your collab videos. I really enjoyed the video about how you made Noah's music video. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. If you guys haven't seen it, I shot a music video for my friend Noah during lockdown. It was really rough because obviously we couldn't leave the house, and Luke, who is directing the video, directed us via FaceTime. There's a really cool behind the scenes video. I'll link it up here if you want to see like how we managed to make that happen. It was the very beginning of my video making professional style journey, so there's some things that I would do differently, but luckily I got a chance to do that for the next No Offense music video, which is coming out very soon, and that one, oh, I'm so excited that I'm able to start making like professional content for others and stuff as well, and being a part of bigger things than myself. It's super duper exciting. Now, illegalize is supposedly not a real word in English, but ilegalizar is a word in Spanish, which I did know. Maybe that influenced it. Or maybe, quizás yo estaba hablando español. Vielleicht. Switch to German. Okay. Anytime I try to speak in Spanish, my brain just defaults back to German, like, oh, foreign language? Oh, you mean this one? Nine! I did it again. A lot of the times I watch videos, it's because I'm winding down before bed or because I have a few errands I need to get through on my laptop. I'm finding myself dropping off mid-video pretty consistently nowadays because I've fallen asleep or because the task I'm doing requires more attention than I thought. I can't speak for anyone else, but for me personally, it has little to do with the quality of the content and more to do with what I'm doing when the video is uploaded. Oh yes, I think that's a completely fair assessment to make, but if someone is choosing to watch a video, I think especially audio, the nicer that sounds, the more pleasant it is, the more likely I think people would hopefully watch for longer because it's an enjoyable experience, just because it's like, this is nice. But also, 100%, like I'll watch loads of tech videos before going to sleep. Not that they put me to sleep, but also it's just, you know, Marquez Brownlee's smooth voice talk about that new M1 chip in the MacBook Pro. I'm like, watching like a camera review from Potato Jet, and I'm just like, it's 20 minutes long. I'm watching 2 times speed. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm like, yeah, I'll stop watching it. But I do always end up picking up where I left off just because I'll wake up in the morning and I want to know what happened. What did he say about this camera? When are we getting another workout/language/cooking update video? Really interested in how everything's going, especially with how passionate you seemed about it all. What are you trying to say, Ja? In terms of the workout stuff, completely honest, I was super proud of what I was doing up until January, which was pre-lockdown. I was working out really regularly. I was really happy with how I was going with my fitness. And then lockdown hit and I lost all motivation. I feel like that hit for a lot of people like that, especially because even when lockdown lifted initially and the gyms reopened, I'd go a couple times, but I just kept feeling like I was wasting my time because as soon as I start like going to the gym again, they're gonna shut them down again. Did that happen? Yes. Now I could work out here with bodyweight stuff, but there's no way I can really gain back without the gym, the muscle that I've lost. I do go out running occasionally, so I mean, I'm still doing that. It's not like I'm just laying in my room all day editing videos all day. In terms of cooking though, if you guys haven't followed my Instagram, hey, please do. I do so many cooking stories, actually. I've been cooking a lot. I can do some crazy stuff now. I baked a treacle tart this week. I also made some pasta aglio e olio. I'm pronouncing that very wrong-io. Sorry-o for the Italianios. But yeah, cooking, I'm doing a lot better with that. And I'm also taking loads of food photography on my Instagram, trying to like get better at that so I can just add that to my skill set. I do find that when I make videos related to language learning stuff, algorithmically, and or maybe anyone that's watching this right now, people that watch me in my audience are less interested in that style of content. I do find them still very nice and helpful for people that are interested. And so it's not like I'm never going to make those videos again, but I'm not making them nearly as often only because I'm trying to grow my channel, do things that I really enjoy that also other people enjoy, and the language content isn't slapping as much. But I am staying really, really dedicated, and I've been learning Spanish every day, and I'm still reading German, you know, before I go to sleep. So I am learning. I'm just not talking about it as much until I have a lot more to say about it. What's that? Is that a subscribe button? Wow, you can click that. I just brought it down. Well, you can't click that, but if you want, you can click subscribe. I make new videos every Thursday and Sunday. I appreciate you stopping on by to hang out with me on this community video. I'll see you guys next Sunday then. Goodbye.